So here it is. It's nothing special. It's a BMW 46 318D. So it's basically the bottom of the line diesel version of the car, which means it's not the fastest, it's not the most exciting, um, but I'm pretty happy with it, and I felt like I should make a video about it. Just to show you guys the car and see if you guys are actually interested in seeing more content with the car. So, like I said, it's a 318D factory. It's a 2-liter diesel, N47 engine in it with 116 horsepower. This car has been remapped, so it's running anywhere between 145 and 155. So pretty much like a 320 diesel, just with a much better throttle response, more torque, and pretty much it. Car has straight pipe exhaust system, so it sounds pretty nice for a diesel. I might do a couple of sound clips for you guys. Excuse my dog being a little annoying, but it's okay. Yeah, as you can see, the car is a complete M-Technic, M-Tech 2. So it's a 2004 facelift. It has quite a few modifications. Not that many, but still a few, enough for me. As you can see, it has the LED coupe style taillights. Like I said, it has a straight pipe. It has the complete M-Tech body kit, so the rear bumper, the side skirts, the trunk spoiler, and we also have the roof spoiler. I don't know the brand of it, but we have that as well. Obviously the front bumper, which is probably the most important part of the car for me. The front bumper also has some pretty nice headlights. Yeah, let's go to the interior real quick and show you that. It might help if I unlock the car. But as you can see, it has a cream leather interior, so it's not the nicest looking. I prefer the black leather interior, but to be honest with you, once you see this in person and sit in it, it's actually really nice looking. So it has the bucket seats, the factory bucket seats. They're heated, not electric, but they're heated, which is more than good enough for me. Has the M3 steering wheel that has been rewrapped in perforated leather and also regular leather on the bottom and the top. It has this carbon effect. I actually do not know if this is hydro dipped or if it's vinyl. To be honest with you, I actually don't even care because it just looks super nice. Has the, I don't know what shifter this is. This is not a ZHP shifter, that's all I know. But this shifter looks like the one from the E39 M5, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like I said, it has the carbon effect on the steering wheel. It also has on the door panels, on the dashboard, also here on the center console. It goes all around the interior. It has a multimedia system. It has the US cluster, which is pretty cool and rare here in Europe. I don't even know. I think these are pretty expensive, I believe. But all I know that they are extremely rare here in Europe. But yeah, this is the interior of the car. Looks really nice. Let me show you the headlights because they look really nice. It might help if I turn the car on. It's daylight and basically they adapt to how bright or how dark it is outside. But yeah, complete angel eyes on the car. Car also has been lowered on, I believe, there on H&R lowering springs. These wheels, I don't know the style of them. This is the winter set on the car at the moment. They are, what the fuck they are? They look like 16-inch, but I think they're 15s actually. Yeah, they're 15s. Also goldish brake calipers. Yeah, I'm gonna go and start the car up actually. But yeah, as you might can tell, it's actually pretty loud. For diesel, it's like I said, a complete straight pipe exhaust. Absolutely nothing in it. This is a cold start, and it's quite loud. So yeah. It's actually really loud. When I bought this car, I was like, it's probably not as loud. But when I bought it and tomorrow morning when the car was cold and I started it up, I was like, damn, this is actually really loud and sounds pretty nice actually. As you can see, typical Balkan BMW driver. I don't have any fuel, so in this video I'm not going to be showing you any driving clips. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit and then I'm gonna give it a few revs, just so you guys can hear it, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm gonna answer a question that I know some of you are wondering, and that is, why in the hell did I buy a 318D? So basically, I knew this car from before. This car was in the same town that I live in, and it's been owned by a person that I know, by somebody who I know is a huge car enthusiast, somebody who I know takes care of their car really well, who put a lot of money into this car, and I just know that it was a really good investment. Basically, I've been chasing an E46 for about a year right now. There has been a few really nice E46s on sale. I've been mostly chasing 320Ds. Reason I was chasing 320Ds was because here in Serbia we have a pretty dumb law about registration pretty much, and everything that goes over 2 liters of engine capacity just goes boom expensive. This car, to be exact, costs 300 euros to register per year, and if I would go and buy something like a 325i, it would be double the amount. And to some people that might sound not that expensive, but when you think about it, here in Serbia the average salary is about 340 euros. So that double amount is a hell of a lot of money for us, and because of that I wasn't able to go and chase something with a bigger engine. If that wasn't the case, I would straight up go and buy a 330 diesel or a petrol, doesn't matter. Both are really nice. But with this particular car, like I said, I was chasing a 320D, so why did I buy a 318? Well, because this car popped up. I basically, last summer, I was riding around in my old Renault Laguna, which is my parents' car, basically, that I was driving for the first year and a half of me having a driver license. And basically one day I saw this car and another E46 cruising around my town, and I was like, damn, I wish I had an E46 to be with these two guys to just cruise around. And literally the same week that I was supposed to go and buy a 320 diesel, this popped up for pretty much the same amount of money with all of these modifications that this car has. Now, some of you would be like, you know, it would be more fun to buy a stock one and then put all of the parts in. Yes, that might be the case, but the thing is, I am not in a financial position to be like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a stock one and I'm gonna put all of this parts into the car, all of this money into the car. Basically, it's not worth it for me, because this car has more than two to maybe even 2,500 years in you know, in mods and everything, and I don't really have that kind of money to, you know, just spend around modifying my own. Or I maybe would have, but that would like be finished in 2 years. And like this, I have the car the way I want it out of the box, which is just, to me, the most perfect thing to happen for my first car. But yeah, like I said, I didn't really plan to buy a 318e, but I ended up having one, and I'm more than happy. Like this car, I've been in a passenger seat in 2 different 320ds. One of them was actually remapped and had like 170 horsepower, so it's a pretty shit map, because stock they're 150 horsepower. And this car actually feels a lot faster than that. So I don't really know. This car needs to be dynoed to see how much power it actually makes. But yeah, that's something down the road. Now, a question that I have for you guys is, would you actually like to see any content of this car? I was curious because obviously it's a 318 diesel, the most irrelevant version of the E46 that has ever been made, to be completely honest. So I'm just curious if you guys are actually interested in seeing any content with this car. If yes, drop a comment down below, and also like this video. There might not be much content with it until summertime, because I actually spent all my money on this car and I don't have any money, and I cannot even buy an H pattern shifter for my Logitech. I was supposed to buy it in March, but then I bought this car and now I don't have any money, so it's a bit of a bummer. But anyways, like I said, if you would like to see more content with this car, drop the comment down below, like the video, and also make sure to share it with your friends if you would like to see more content with this. But before we end up the video, I'm gonna give it a couple of revs. It's not the warmest yet, so we're gonna wait a couple of more minutes, and then I'm gonna give it a few revs for you guys. Alright, let's give it a few revs before we end this video up.